Hi, this is Jen, and we're going to talk a little bit today about how to make connections on your LinkedIn profile. Before we dive into that, though, want to make sure that you have a complete profile before you start connecting with folks. This is just good practice so that someone knows that it's legitimate when you're connecting with them, that there's an actual person on the other end of that connection request, especially if you're trying to connect with someone that you don't know. But the other reason it's important to have a complete profile is because it helps LinkedIn recommend people that you may want to connect with based on some of the things in your profile. So for example, your location, where you've interned or worked, the school you attend, that all helps LinkedIn make some recommendations for you. If you need some help getting started with your profile, you can Google LinkedIn profile checklist, and there's a lot of helpful information that you can find that can kind of walk you through some of the major areas of your profile and with some tips on how to complete that. All right, so once you have your profile set up, you're ready to start connecting with folks. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can start making connections. First is to go to the My Network tab, which is where you'll see your invitations, but also where you can manage whatever current network you might have. But you'll notice here that it's recommending, for me, people in the higher education industry because it knows that's the industry in which I work because of my profile. So here I'll see folks that I may know from those industries. So if it's somebody that I already know, somebody that I work with on a regular basis, I can just go ahead and click connect, and I'm good to go. Easy enough. Another way that you can connect with people that you know is that you can actually type their name up here in the search bar. So again, this is a situation where if it's somebody that you know, you search them by name, you can just go ahead and click connect, and you do not need to add a note. Again, if it's somebody that you know well, they're going to know that it's you that's reaching out. You don't have to add a note. Now, best practice used to be that you personalize the invitation every single time because that's networking best practice. However, LinkedIn has now limited the number of personalized notes that you can send when you are sending out invitations. So best to save that personalization for someone that you don't know that you're trying to connect with. And speaking of that, if you are looking to expand your network beyond those that you know, you can also use the search bar, not just to search for names, but also specific job titles. So let's say I wanted to be an athletic trainer. I could type that in there. I'm going to filter by people. And these are all the people that have athletic trainer in their profile. These are all potential folks with which I could potentially connect. Now, in this case, instead of just clicking connect, I'm going to want to go into the person's profile, see a little bit about who they are and what they do. This time, when I go to click connect, it's going to ask me if I want to personalize the invitation, and I'm definitely going to want to personalize it this time, just to give this person context in terms of why I'm connecting. So I might say something like, "Hi, Clark. I'm an aspiring athletic trainer. I'm a current student at Westchester University. Just thought that we might be able to connect since we're going to be in the same field," right? It could be something very simple like that, but just to give the person some context in terms of why you're connecting. So those are 3 ways that you can start making connections on LinkedIn today. If you have any questions, you are always welcome to contact the Career Development Center at cdc@wcupa.edu.